The Shuttle 2001 has an adjustable backrest with 3 positions: supine, 15 degrees, and 30 degrees. By grasping the strap, we can take and secure that against the end of the carriage like so, and that will lock that down. There's one position, and then we have the 30-degree position like so. And again, with Velcro, it locks to the end of the carriage. The 2001 also has an adjustable headrest, which will go from here down to here. It is held on by Velcro, so you can accommodate the size client. The 2001 also has a seat with removable handles. These handles will remove to allow for easy loading and unloading of your patients. Also, it will change position from up close like this to farther out for your larger folks and anywhere in between. The 2001 kick plate also moves forward and backward. By loosening these 4 points, we can move the kick plate either toward the patient or away. Advancing and retreating. You can even come back this far for your very large patients, or up close for your smaller people, and also to advance. By advancing the kick plate, you're also increasing the load of the bands. So if you need additional loading, you can advance the kick plate to achieve that. The 2001 kick plate is fully adjustable vertically. By loosening the screw, I can bring this up and bring it to any height desired. With the strip here, I can make a notation where it was located the last time I used the machine. The 2001 is at 25 inches for easy sit to stand. With removing the handle, the patient can sit down and comfortably mount the machine. The 2001 has 8 bands for resistance. Simply pull it out and put into place. I can add more bands, or without moving the patient, I can decrease the load or increase the load depending on what my needs are. Each of the bands is 12 pounds starting load. Because the elastic has a progressive resistance, the bands will increase tension as they move away from the kick plate. Another feature is the 2 micro bands. These are 3-pound load bands for very minimal loading, just enough to bring the carriage back. This is good for post-surgical patients who just need a range of motion. Here we have a strip of 2 numbers. The red numbers are the amount of resistance each cord will produce through the travel of the carriage. This is measured from the very end of the carriage. As you can see here, this would demonstrate the loads per band. So I'm going to put one band on here. Each one of these bands, so this band starting here is 12 pounds. As it moves through the stroke, you're going to be up to 20 pounds. Now if we have more bands, we simply multiply by the number of bands to get the amount of load. The black numbers indicate inches of travel. This is a reference if you need to record how much travel you're getting it through the stroke. On the other side here we have the red numbers. These will give you a position of the kick plate. So if you come back later, you need to reset it to where you had it for a patient. We can make a notation here, 12, 10, 8, and this is off of the front of this, the vertical rail. The 2001 has a range of motion control. I'm going to put the backrest up here so you can see what I'm doing. This red strap will stop the machine from moving, so you can set up any length of distance of range of motion you wish, and this will prevent hyperextension or hyperflexion. First of all, to avoid hyperextension, I just loosen these 2 knobs here And this little black piece of Velcro will attach right here to the back of the sled. So I'll come down, bring these down like so. Now I'm going to push this out. I have no load on here, so I'm going to push it out thus far. There, I'm going to lock down these two knobs. Now when the patient's on here, this will be all the farther they can travel. So now if you want to adjust that while they're on the machine, by the way, all of the adjustments can be made while the patient is comfortably seated on the machine. That includes the amount of resistance, also the backrest. So I can pull it back and we'll get a little more. Then I'll lock this down again here. And you can see that prevents overextension. The range of motion control also can be easily adjusted to turn it from controlling extension to controlling flexion. So now I simply take and put the cord here on the other side. I'm going to move this around like so. So this will snap on like this. I'm going to pull this around the front of the machine. Now the red strap will attach on the front of your foot plate like so. Now we'll go over on the other side and do the same. Now again, I can adjust the amount of flexion a knee would go into. So I'm going to stop right here, and to do that, to make that stop, I'm going to tighten these down. And now I can come back, but I won't go all the way to the bottom. This prevent hyperflexion. The 2001 has an accessory for doing hamstring curls, and this is called our Hamstring Curl Cup, which slides into the end of the rail like so. Then we simply tighten down the screw to secure that. Now this comes up like so, so the ankle will fit into here, and I'll go ahead and demonstrate that real quickly. The 2001 Clinical Plus package and Deluxe package come with the PNF Pulley tower system, which allows upper body, using the resistance from the carriage, we can perform overhead hamstring stretches. We can also doing rowing and PNF patterns. To engage this, we have, first of all, we have two pulleys here. This top pulley is adjustable. We can change the angle by moving it from down here all the way to the top. And the bottom pulley is secured here at the crossbar. Now we have 2 points of adjustment. We have our gross adjustment, where the rope attaches to the carriage. At the back of the seat here, we have two slots and one hole. And what we do is we'll take the rope and drop it down through the hole till it touches the floor. And then we'll come back and weave it through like so. And that provides a very sound lock, which can be easily removed by popping this off and pulling that out. So there's no big knot tying or any big problem. It's just simply just slips in and out. There we go. There we go, firmly secured. The other adjustment at the other end of the rope, our fine adjustment here, will allow, with the slip, will allow you to change the length of this cord and fine tune it once the patient gets on the machine and starts exercising. Now we have two attachments. We have the hand grip, and we also have a foot basket. Now these can be removed, so we can just use one at a time. Here it is with the hand grip. Now what I'm going to do is show you some of the different movements on here, and we'll have Todd demonstrate that here in a minute. Okay, I'm going to have you put one foot on the footrest. Always use the footrest so it looks like, put this foot on the footrest now. Put this foot up here. Okay, just push off, just do a closed chain. Push, full extension. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Now squat. Okay, I'm going to put your foot down on the pad, down here, down the footrest. Okay, then I'm going to have you put both feet up. Okay, and then push off. Okay, now put your feet back on the rest. Now we'll just do the right foot here, so we can show we can use that. And down. Yeah, and then down. Just do a couple squats on there.
Ready?
Okay. Now put your feet, both feet down. Now we're going to demonstrate the foot support for your seniors or subconditioned patients, post-surgical. This is really a nice way to support their feet against a kick plate without your clinician having to hold on to the leg of the patient. I'm going to put his foot in here. I'm going to open this up like so, put the foot up and hang it like this. Okay, and then I'm going to pull this down and securely trap that foot. Now I want you to do a squat. There you go. Now because it's grasping the foot, you can actually even do a bit of a jump, a light jump. Just come off the kick plate a little bit. There you go. So we can also engage the other foot. Okay, now do a squat. There you go. Hands free. I'm going to have you put your feet on the bottom here. Okay, now extend and then just do toe raises. Yeah, get a good full range there. Now show how you do it with one foot. Yeah. Okay. Now if you come to rest, put your heels up here. This is a neat thing too. You can put your heels up there to at rest. Like so. Okay. So now let's have you, we'll take these off here and pull off the other one there. Okay. Now I want you to sit up and face the kick plate. Okay, and put your feet on either side. You know, like we're going to do a upper body. Okay, and so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to adjust this like so. Now I'm going to have you push back a little bit. Lock this down. Now I want you to put your hands on here and let it come all the way down. So do a chest presser. Now do a bit of a plyometric so you get the eccentric. There you go. Okay, and then I'll have you do single-handed on here. Beautiful. Okay, that here, now you can do a chest. Okay, now I'm going to have you lay back and do the heel. You know how to do that, right?
Okay.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Do it with one foot. Start off with one foot. Put your other foot on the rest. There you go. all the way down. There you go. Okay, great. Let's have you do some jump. Do the four corner. Okay, I want you to lay on your side facing this way. And then we'll just use this one foot. And we'll put it up here. There we go. Then we'll have you rotate it. There you go. So you get a couple different angles and then rotate it down. Okay, good. Okay, hold that. Okay, there you go. Okay, now I'm going to adjust this. Bring them together, okay? Are they?
That's pretty close.
That's pretty close there? Okay. I'm going to disconnect some of the cords, about either. There you go. Pull down.
What you want?
Now just with your one hand, probably use your left hand and then do a cross pull across your body. There you go. Now the other one, keep both your hands in the air. Now do the other one. That was kind of cool. Then do them together. Okay, then do out like a butterfly out to the side, wings. Now, what we'll do is I'll add on a basket here. We'll do an overhead ham stretch. I'm just going to click this on here like so. Have you let go of that. Now what I'm going to do, there we go. Okay, now you can hold on to that too. Now, what I'm going to do is pull this back here. Oh, sorry. Okay, straighten out your knee. Now pull that down. Okay, now go off to this, let go of the handle and go off to the side.
Wow. I feel that.
Can you feel that? Yeah.
Should I cheat?
Okay, so now I'm going to disengage that. Pull that back. Now what we'll have you do is sit up and turn around and face this way. Just straddle the seat. Okay, now. Okay. Very good. Okay, now let's have you get off that side. And what I'll have you do is stand facing the camera right there. Just keep it taut. Now I'm going to have Todd push off. Okay, not full extension, but now come back. Now hold it right there. Now I'm going to have you move your hand. I'm going to put my knee on this other handle and I'm going to add load, eccentric load. And I can do that in bursts or I can hold that and then off. And now do a squat and then back out. Okay, and hold it. So that's another way we can add some additional load.